Joining me now to discuss it, Monica Crowley. She's a radio talk show host and a Fox News contributor, and Tara Dowdell, who is founder of the consulting and marketing firm, the Tara Dowdell Group. So we're all kind of laughing a little bit watching it, right? You gotta, I mean, is it one of those things, is he almost like a Biden character where, like, you gotta love him, he's our former president, but, you know, the Democrats can't be happy about this, Monica. You've been a long student of the Clintons.
Yes. Well, the truth about the big dog is that the big dog is never far behind the current president, which I'm sure President Obama just loves. Look, this guy is passive-aggressive, and now he's actually starting to double down on the aggressive part of passive and aggressive. There are a lot of reasons why Bill Clinton has this rivalry with Barack Obama. During the 2008 campaign, Obama essentially took Bill Clinton's 1992 campaign routine, man from hope, hope and change, generational change from a Bush, and took it for himself, and actually probably did it better in 2008 than Clinton did it in 92. But there's a bigger reason, I think a more profound reason, why Bill Clinton does not want to see Barack Obama reelected. That's because Bill Clinton has been the only president since the end of World War II, since Franklin Roosevelt, to win a second term. And he wants that historical distinction for himself. He does not want to share it. Yes, the only Democrat to get reelected to a second term. He doesn't want to share that distinction with Barack Obama or anybody else.
She is very cynical.
I see.
Is it that bad?
Well, I don't agree with that portion of Monica's argument about Bill Clinton. But I do think, obviously, the president has met with his fair share of controversy on the campaign trail. He's met with it for his own wife, Hillary Clinton. But I think overall, he is a net positive for the Democrats.
You must feel very torn watching that, right? Because I assume you like both President Clinton and President Obama. Do you wish President Clinton would stop doing that?
Well, obviously, when President Clinton says things that create controversy, nobody's happy on the Democratic side. But at the same time, he's a net positive for the president. The bottom line is what he said was when he complimented Mitt Romney, he said he crossed the threshold for being qualified. He didn't say that he preferred him over President Obama.
No, but
there's
that
a huge
sterling
difference.
Business record thing it undercut President Obama's main argument against Governor Romney.
I see it differently. Mitt Romney has argued that his track record at Bain, which, remember what Mitt Romney's job was. His job was to make rich people richer, and he did it very well. I compliment him on that too. Mitt Romney did a great job making rich people richer. But for President of the United States, you need to be concerned about poor people and middle-class people, and many middle-class people are now poor.
Is that what President Clinton meant? He didn't.
No.
He was talking about that.
Look, Bill Clinton is always about Bill Clinton, and he has a legacy
like that last
protect.
soundbite seemed to suggest. Remember me? I was the guy who balanced the four budgets.
Exactly, and this is why he's a hindrance to Barack Obama, because the distinction, the comparison between Bill Clinton and Obama actually makes Clinton look a lot better. Clinton presided over a booming economy once he got a Republican Congress in '94 that restrained his worst spending instincts. He had these multiple years of budget surpluses every year. So the comparison between Clinton and Obama now is quite striking, and actually Clinton looks like the more iconic and more popular figure.
But might that have the effect that you're talking about, which is, you know, maybe they like Clinton more than they like President Obama, and then they think, I'm going with that team. I just like that team. I like Team Democrat. Bill Clinton's a Democrat. I'm going with Team Democrat.
Well, I think like I said, I think Bill Clinton ultimately helps President Obama. I mean, at the end of the day, he goes out there, he rallies Democrats, he rallies the base, and that's what the president needs. The president inherited a much bigger mess than Bill Clinton inherited when he took office. He was a good steward of the economy when he took office, but he had nowhere near the trouble that President Obama has. I mean, we're looking at post-apocalyptic world right now. Half of Europe is in a near depression right now, and the United States, guess what? We're not in a recession, while half of Europe is in a near depression.
Here's one of the
I'd say
things,
that's
though,
a good that's a good economic
When Bill
argument.
Clinton said, "Remember me," remember, this is a guy who chooses his words very carefully. He said, "Remember me, I'm the guy who gave you a couple of years of annual budget surpluses." What's implicit in that, you know, when Barack Obama talks about, oh, the mess that I inherited, what's implicit in Clinton's comment is that should Mitt Romney get elected, he is going to inherit one hell of a mess from Barack Obama. And I really think that he is invested, even though most of the time he says the right things about Obama and the Democrats and being a good soldier. When he went to Wisconsin in the last week to campaign for the Democrat, Tom Barrett, he actually only attracted about 1,000 people. So maybe even the draw of Bill Clinton to help Barack Obama and help fellow Democrats might be on the wane too, which is why he's protecting his own legacy.
Oh, President
Clinton.
Clinton.
We all like to toot our own horn.
We do.
And he certainly does.
Hannah, thank you both so much. Always a pleasure taking your thoughts on it. Now follow me on Twitter at Megyn Kelly. Well,